Am I on or not?
Yeah, you're on.
Everybody can hear me?
Yep.
Okay. Alright, so I think I said pretty much everything I wanted to about this. I need to remember to hold the B button down, so this game is cool. It remembers, it has battery save. So just real fast, it should, yep, it starts flashing at you. And then my save states won't work because it's Mega Man 5 for some reason. And is that the wrong version too? No, it's not. Okay, good. So I have to hold the B button down. But yeah, count me down, I guess.
Alright, we're going in 3, 2, 1, go.
Alright, so yeah, the gimmick is we're going fast and we get to jump twice. Also, so Mega Man 5 is well known for having the hidden weapon, or the hidden items that you can, the hidden letters that you can turn into beats. This game does something similar to that, as you are going to see, especially in the first two stages. But yeah, look at the moon physics we got here. So, hidden stuff galore. There is at least one hidden thing in every room. That is an energy balancer. We are going to use to balance all of our energy. Like I said, original music. I think this song is one of the best as far as like sounding like you're in outer space. It sounds like a really epic journey that you're on. We didn't get hit there. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I can't. Yep, we squeezed that one, which is nice. The bosses are quite a lot different too. But you'll notice after we beat Starman that something is missing that we normally get. So you can probably imagine what's gonna happen. Because normally... Oh, I got greedy. I got greedy, but that's okay. Yep, that's different. It is. It's quite different. Yeah, we get to jump twice, and we also get Starman's weapon. Starman's weapon is very strong in this game, but it's it depletes a lot when you use it. But you'll see. We will use Star pretty quickly here. So we go to Wave next. So like I said, there's hidden items in every single stage. And each one of them accounts for being a beat part. But if you didn't notice, we did not get... Oh, whoops. We did not get Super Arrow from one of the bosses. So you gotta imagine, if I'm talking about it, it's gonna show up somewhere. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but pretty soon we're gonna run into Super Arrow. And then it's gonna be useful. Oh, what am I doing? Alright, take two. It's gonna be useful. There's a skip that you can do. Oh, never mind. I was getting too far ahead of myself. But there will be a skip, and we are not going to do it. But you know what? Maybe we'll go for it. We'll go for one at least. I assume everybody wants to see me go for the thing. Alright, well, we got one of them. We can just hang out up here for a while. We're gonna... we'll try it. We'll try it again. We did not get it. See, but we did save a little bit of time. We went 1 for 2. Not bad. And then you want to walk a little bit there, so that way you can shoot that guy with the thing. And apparently the internet is still interneting, so we'll just ignore it for now. I'll have to let Cox Cable know that they cost me billions, they cost us money and time and etc. They don't care. But yeah, so we got Water Wave. Water Wave is a pretty useful weapon. We don't use it a lot in the speedrun, except against bosses. Which, spoiler, you can imagine we probably use it against this boss. You do that just to save lag. Nice lag saving strategy. Also, something that's interesting is when you get a weapon pickup, notice how it slows you down. We have an energy balancer for weapon energy, so the lag that you get when you pick up weapon energy almost doesn't exist, at least comparatively. No. There was Rush Coil, to those of you that are paying attention there. No, I'm supposed to kill that guy. Hey. No, boo. Yeah, we're just falling, free falling. There's an 8 tank, but we're not gonna get it. Oh no. Well, that could have gone a lot worse. We could have died, potentially. Yeah, here's Charge Man. Like I said, this weapon is good. We'll see why. Look at that. It shoots out from the air. It shoots 2 directions. We didn't get a good manipulate on him, but it's because I'm trying to show the weapon off. But getting 2 of these is inexcusable. Yeah, so now that we got the old, Charge Man taken care of, we get to go to Stone. It looks like Stone Man's stage, but it is a lot faster and different looking, and it has sections that you have to be able to jump twice in order to cover it. It's crazy, I know, but we're living in ROM hack world right now. Alright, you can slide, and you can actually do this without, where you can still have some of your stuff left, but we are kind of hoping for a drop. Alright, we're supposed to charge here. Got strat. So we want one weapon drop. We got one. We actually got a big drop, so. But that strat, it's I don't know, I don't want to say it's too hard, but because you can double jump, if you slide too fast, you will jump off of the platform and then you will die. And so because of that, I don't want to do that. I'm not trying to die. I'm not sure most of us are trying to die, but the point is that I'm not trying to die right now. And I assume that all of you are not wanting me to. Unless you know, unless you're a hater, I guess. Why would you be a hater? I'm playing ROM hacks. There we go. Alright. So we took care of Stone Man. You didn't really get to see his power. You know, like, fight him Buster only. He has 2 phases. It's pretty cool. You should definitely play this hack. This hack is pretty easy and it's a lot of fun. Alright, so we got Power Stone, which works way differently than how it normally does. And as you would imagine, you want to throw stones at your tanks, so that's why we go to Napalm next. See, so this hack has original music, but I always thought that this was a theme from one of the Street Fighter games. I thought I screwed that up. Oh, I did. I was just a little ahead of schedule, apparently. Even, you know, if you're like, I thought I screwed that up. Well, you did. You certainly did screw it up. Ugh. You feel like you got one thing a little off-kilter from your usual strategies, and then you end up plonking into it. Straight up plopping into it. Like your cat trying to get pet, you're just gonna plop and drop into some stuff. No, that's what my cats like to do, is just plop and drop into things. Okay, alright, we didn't die. That's good. Better than earlier when we did die. Yeah, this is an interesting napalm here. He attacks you with lots of attacks, and you attack him with your stones. Or your buster if you want to. Yeah, another creative, fun boss. Alright, Napalm Bomb. This weapon has a pretty cool feature to it that I will show off on the boss. We don't really use that much, but it's one of the most useful weapons because, I guess I forget, it doesn't have iframes. It ignores iframes or something like that. Alright, let's see, are we gonna get hit? Are we gonna get smacked? We didn't get smacked, cool. I don't want to get smacked. Getting smacked is bad. Oh, so are drops. Drops are scary. Please. Oh my god. Oh my god, we actually did that screen correctly. It's not that hard. It's not that hard, but I'd never do that screen correct. It's, for some reason, that's like the impossible screen. Yeah, look at that. Look at how fast we're able to just smash that guy down. It ignores iframes on the bosses. At least on 2 of them. It kind of works like that against the... There's a Wily boss. One of the Dark Men is weak to it. It kind of works, but I don't know. It doesn't like set up. I don't know exactly how it works, but it doesn't set up quite the same. But alright, so we went to Crystal. Now we get to go to Gyro. Yeah, he's spinning like mad at us. Yeah, more original music. Uh-oh. Yeah, we're trying not to get hit by the dolphins, because they'll slow us down. And yeah, we get to just do this for a while. You'll notice there's a cloud up in the distance, or a ladder right there. That's another secret. We do not get that secret because it doesn't help us at all. So I have ran this game Buster only. As with the majority of these hacks, I have a Buster only time in them. There is a weapon that you get in the Buster only run, or one of the hidden weapons or whatever that you get in the Buster only run that you don't get, and it's in Crystal Man stage, and it makes it so that if you get hit in the air, you don't fall down. The Kaizo strat that you go for on Wily 1, where you just go and you take damage in the air and you land on spikes and then you keep going. We are not going to do that though. We are going to do the easier strat. I say, but there's a chance we might screw it up. Speaking of screwing up, this is probably the hardest stage to do in 8 robos at least. At least to do fast. Yeah! That's exactly why it's so hard, is because of that jump right there. It's not something more challenging, it's yeah, it's that jump right there. Oh my god! It's that jump, that's all the jumps. So anyway, you don't get that thing in the 80% run because basically of this stage, and you're getting damage boosted through stuff. I don't want to get sniped. Oh my god. Oh no! Yay, we didn't get hit there. We didn't get the ladder like we're supposed to. I was supposed to have jumped, but I didn't. Why did I jump there? Why? We just, you know, strats did not go the strats way. They would be not the strat way. Speaking of Buster only, this is like the most fun fight to do Buster only, but it's not as much fun in Weapon Land. But there's RNG in the Buster only fight, whereas that there isn't. So long as you kill him before he jumps 3 times, it's the same. Alright, gravity hold. It's basically the same as in the original game. There's not a lot that you can do with gravity hold, other than like an air sliding where you flip gravity, which is pretty cool, obviously. But you can change how long the duration of the flash lasts for, how active it is, and all that stuff. We're just gonna run into that guy, and then we're gonna just wait for absolutely no reason. Also, if that cat hits that, super arrow doesn't count. He wanted to find out what it was like to run into a super arrow. We do not shoot the cats. They have free will to make decisions, and sometimes they choose poorly. Uh-oh. Speaking of choosing poorly, well, we're stuck, so we're gonna get the health. This doesn't happen during runs, this only happens, or this doesn't happen during practice, that stuff only happens here. So we shoot, so we don't shoot the cat. Wait, because we don't shoot the cats, and then again, yep, we do not shoot the cats. This will come back later when we don't shoot the cats then. This is the boss, right? This is Napalm, yeah. I can't really figure out how to get the damage to stack that well on this guy. We got it pretty good there though. It's like only when he's in the turning animation or something like that. Yeah, so we're on to the next proto/dark stage, and it's more fun ROM hack, well thought out stages that you've come to love at this point through this thing we're all here for, the 20X Expo. Make sure, oh god, it ate my jump. I want that health. We're gonna do some dallying here for a second. A little bit of some dilly and a little bit of some dallying. Uh-oh, I thought I cut that jump so short. I'm gonna get this stuff too, because we've already screwed up once. Why not? Just go. Oh, let's go, please! We didn't bother any of the cats except for that one. Yeah, we didn't bother the cats. Let's go. Look at that. They're all hanging out, having a good time, being good kitty cats. And they are like Tango. They're green looking. That was not the best pattern. We got the best pattern possible last time we played this. Did not get it there. Yeah, so now we're on Dark 3. And unlike the other stages, it is actually pretty dark, so if you're afraid of the dark, turn away now. Look at that dark, scary background. I didn't jump, so I didn't shoot that guy. Didn't grab the ladder. Yeah, didn't push the left button. Didn't do anything. Yeah, you don't want to get hit by the dolphins on this screen. They will hit you and they'll probably knock you into the pit. That's a skip you can't do in Buster only. Look at that. You get to just jump over that wall. Well, we didn't do the bump of shame. Sometimes you just accidentally do things that are faster. And that was kind of one of them, just because of how much ammo we have left now. So yeah, those are supposed to deflect those shots that or freeze you in place, but they almost never do. Water wave. I mean, from what I saw, it did it twice, 2 out of the 5 times. That's not a very good percentage. I've died on this stage so many times, and you're gonna be like, this looks exactly the same, basically, as the other one. That's because I try to cut corners. Try to go faster, and then I end up just... Oh, yep, see, like right there. If I'd shot that, I probably would've died too. Alright, that is the end of that fight. I'm gonna... well... I was gonna grab something to drink, but I think I'm alright. We'll do that after the run. Yeah, it wasn't actually Proto Man. It wasn't actually the Proto Man robot. It was Dr. Wily. The surprise gets a little bit, you know, less surprising the more ROM hacks you play, but you can believe it, I am the villain of a Mega Man ROM hack. Somebody made me the villain of one of them. And it wasn't me that did it. It's not like that I was just... You know, like, you know who's cool? Me. And, you know, did that, but... Shoutouts to Cousin Catnip, who wanted to make me a bad guy in the Mega Man universe. Speaking of being a bad guy in the universe, We did not get the first try. Probably because I was talking. This is the stage where it had that Kaizo thing I was talking about earlier, hence why I just jumped and died. And alright, we got it. Second try is better than third try. Running into that guy is new though. You always seem to find new things to kill you when you're doing the marathons. Brand new way to bump your head into stuff. Oh god. Drops are still vicious, like, even if you have 2 jumps. That is... none of what I've done so far has been what I was trying to do. Let's go. Please don't die. Oh. We died from not getting a slide input. And that time we died from running into the spikes. Alright. We're just gonna shoot things with the gun. We are going to take our time. Alright, and let us never speak of that again. Alright, so we got a pretty cool take on big pets. The way that it works is the if you have your hand on the A button, its eyes are closed, so you have to shoot him while you don't hold down the jump button, which is pretty cool. This is definitely one of the cooler big pet fights. Sadly, the Q9 fight is just kind of, I don't know. Most hacks don't make a cool Q9 fight. It's definitely one of the more lacking fights in all of the ROM hack world. I don't even know why I did that there. So you hope you don't get sniped by the dolphins. You hope that your bullets that you shot were high enough to where they're gonna hit several dolphins, and then you just don't really care there. And then you go, and we don't get hit. We hopefully don't get hit there either. I jumped way too early. We have... oh wait, no, wrong room. Well, we're gonna get hit no matter what. I mean, you know, we should because... oh god, we should because my freaking slide doesn't work. That's not good, by the way. We really need slides to work, because that's like the entire game that we're about to play is... it's gonna be called Shadow Game, it should be called Slide Game. Oh, we're almost dead. I didn't realize that we were that dire. Oh, they just keep rolling. Alright. We should have gotten that drink. None of this would have happened if I just would have gotten up and gotten the drink. Yo! What's up, Dragon Queen? Black Dragon Queen. Alright, refights. We're just gonna hope that we get enough stuff there and it'll be fine. You can't do refight skip in this. You can do refight skip in the original version, but they either patched it when they made the Dash version, or they made it so that, you might be going too fast or something like that. That is also a possibility. So the time in this game is only slightly faster than the non. You're sure it works if you use Rush Jet. Alright, well, Kumba, you're gonna have to just use Rush Jet. I already mashed that one down. Alright, another one, Gonzo. Alright, here, I'll let you guys see this pattern. Yeah, destroy everything. It's much cooler when you're fighting in Buster only. Just straight up just walking into him. Alright, and then we got one more left, and then we got the big Wily. Alright, I don't know how we actually got that. I'm checking the replay here. I honestly don't know how we killed him there. That's cool. Yeah. Let me kill you. Uh, Hello, can you hear me?
Wait, I'm on it. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Got it. Sorry about that. Twitch going Twitch.
Oh, you're good. Alright, anyway, so we did not defeat the boss. And that's GG's. Yeah, fantastic hack. This is definitely one of the most successful ones. There's tons of different ways to play it. You can find different abilities, like you can find Rush Jet, you can find Rush Coil, you can find all sorts of fun things. It's definitely worth playing. It's yeah, it's fun. Good times. Alright, I'm gonna get up and stretch my legs for a couple minutes, but thanks for the GG's, everybody. We're not gonna reset the internet, it just is what it is at this point. So, like, I already tried resetting it, and it's Cox Cable. Make sure to write your congressman and tell them that I need money back from the Cox Cable people for ruining all of my streaming. Yeah, I'll be back in a second.
Sure, no worries.
I'm gonna stretch my legs and grab a drink real fast.
Yeah, sure. In the meantime, just heads up, we are raising awareness for our Kickstarter and support. I did a spiel earlier about it, so you guys know what the deal is. Let me tell you what we got going on, however, tomorrow. And it's going to be a wild one. So we're going to be back at 8 a.m. Eastern for Berserk Boy, True Ending Speedrun by Dynaketo. Sorry about that, homie. Battle Network 2, continue with that by TJ, aka The Jarrett, formerly known as Taraj. And then at 4 p.m. Eastern, Triple M by Kami-Sinen. It's going to be a wild block because it will go from 4 p.m. Eastern on Thursday until midnight, 12 a.m. on Saturday the 30th. It is a long run, Buster only for the Classic Series, the X Series, and the Zero Series. And actually I got that wrong. It's going until 10 p.m.-ish Eastern. So, and then Game Gear Extreme 1 and 2 with the Skipper 1995 at 10 p.m. on Friday the 29th. And then Juggle Boy will be doing a Monster Hunter Mega Showcase on the 30th, which is Saturday. So we got lots of awesome stuff coming up. That Triple M block is going to be insane. I look forward to seeing how Kame handles a 24+ hour run of every Classic X Zero Series game. So definitely be here tomorrow for that. But yeah, hit the thanks everyone for being here for Mega May. Exclamation mark Kickstarter if you want to learn more about the Kickstarter. Exclamation mark schedule if you want to see the rest of the schedule. See what we've done previously. We're going to have VODs up on our YouTube channel. Probably starting next month is likely when things will start kicking up speed. But yeah.